For 25 years, the Infant and Toddler Intervention Program has been a safety net for families with babies and toddlers who have disabilities or delays in development.
You make it go up, up, up. Show me. Up, up. Let's make it go up, 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 up.
Down.
Down, that's right. Who gets the balloon?
Doggy.
Doggy. Who is this?
Meow.
Meow. Okay, let's turn the page.
Well, the agency started in 1979. We had a couple of parents who had babies with some developmental problems, and they were driving to Richardson to get services. And they lived in Plano, and they just kind of wished that there was something in this area where they could not have to maybe go so far to get help for their babies. You look at us today, we're serving over 2,400 babies. We have 3 offices. We have 75 employees. And all of this just to provide services to babies that have developmental delays and disabilities.
While the statistics are impressive, the impact of this agency on the lives of those they help is the real story.
Sydney was born 8 weeks early, having a heart condition. She was born without a rectum. She was born with a trachea esophagus attached, with a very short leg. She was hospitalized for 10 weeks after birth. Sydney's had 9 surgeries. We almost lost her once. We experienced a lot of issues.
Noticed one day that he hadn't moved at all, and they did a sonogram and found that he had the hydronephrosis on the kidneys. His heart rate kept falling, so they went ahead and took him C-section. And when he came out, he was just, black and blue, and just nothing was really functioning on him. It's amazing that he's with us, because they really didn't think that he would make it.
Every week, Chrisanne Skinner, an I-TIP speech-language pathologist, works with 18 children, including Cooper and Sydney.
Having a lot of tubes in his mouth and having people do a lot of things to him, which saves his life, a lot of times that makes him to where he doesn't really want to have anything in his mouth or want to have any food in his mouth or even be touched. I work on trying to get the oral motor, getting him to put things in his mouth, and his feedings have come a long way. He's doing really good with the foods, and Mom's trying a bunch of different tastes and textures because the more we can stimulate his mouth, the more he might be willing to try new things.
Cooper also has an occupational therapist and a nutritionist.
Some of our children need occupational therapy, some physical therapy, speech therapy. We offer developmental services for children. We have kids who need nutrition services, families who might need some counseling services. We have kids who have difficulty playing with the kinds of toys that other children play with, and so we come in with some what we call assistive technology and our therapists working with the families and with the child's toys to adapt them so that the child can have toys to play with like other kids their age. So it's a full range of family and therapeutic services.
A doll. What I'm doing with Sydney is we're working on trying to increase her language skills and getting her to name objects and use her words to tell what she wants, and to do so with Mom and Dad at home and in her preschool and in whatever settings she has.
We have not stopped her from doing anything. Registered her in Gymboree, in music class, and I hope to continue to make sure that Sydney will progress that way. We plan on telling teachers for the future that she has no limits, and she really does not have any limits. She climbs on, at the park, she climbs on anything and everything. She tries and does what all the other kids do as well. So we're hoping that in a month or 2 she'll be walking by herself.
Lisa Zavala is Sydney's physical therapist. Each of her weekly visits brings Sydney closer to her family's goal for her, to have a normal life.
One of the things that's the hardest thing to measure, but we hear from families the most, is that Infant and Toddler Intervention Program gave me hope. And, how do you measure hope with a family? But that is what we hear repeatedly. Kids make progress in our program. We have kids who graduate and go on and they don't need us anymore. And we have kids that are going to need our help from somebody for quite some time. So we do look at child progress, but sometimes the most significant progress that we see is in the family and the family's ability to have hope for their kids when they thought that maybe hope didn't exist, or they got a picture painted for them of what this child wasn't going to be able to do.
Wow, that was pretty good. We have never tried that. Go look over there because maybe she's in the toy chest. Should we take these guys out? Yeah. Let's take these guys out and you go put them back. You go put them back? Go put them back. Yeah. Okay. Want to put them in there? Yeah. Papa. Okay, let's put them back. Let's put them back in here. 1, 2, and bring them back to the house. Let's go to the house. You do it. To the house. Not to me, silly. To the house. Good job.
With a few short steps, normal became an extraordinary achievement. If you would like to know more about the Infant and Toddler Intervention Program, log on to www.itipnt.org or call 469-385-4900.
Hi.